Welcome to Recreationally Yours. I'm Janice Steib, the Center Director for the JFK Community Center, and with me?
Brendan Kane, I'm the Center Director for the Egan Center.
Well, Brendan, we have a lot to talk about on this segment. First of all, we're gonna, you and I are gonna be talking a little bit about the ice rink opening because we're changing into that season already. And then we have a lot of activities coming up with the holiday season approaching us. So Kelly's going to be giving a quite extensive calendar segment. And then we have a lot of little activities and special events that are going on as well. So we have a lot to cover in this session.
A lot going on, especially whenever you change seasons. You've always kind of got that big, holidays and things coming up. So, pretty exciting times.
Right. So we're going to get right at it, and I believe we're going to be talking first on the next segment about the ice rink.
Well, as you can see, we're transitioning to the ice rink season. It's always a very exciting time for us here at the Egan Center because, you've been through kind of a long, hot summer, and it's that nice transition phase into the fall and winter months where you get that chill in the air and people want to get the skates on instead of playing baseball and different things, they get on the ice here. So we're excited.
My son can't wait. He's about ready to give up a volleyball banquet to come here and ice skate. So.
It's a lot of fun. I've been coming here since I was a kid, and I've got great memories. So we're looking forward to getting things started.
So what is the ice rink season?
The ice rink season usually starts towards the end of October and it goes through early March. It gets a little dicey, as you know, St. Louis weather can get a little bit crazy. Sometimes it's 40 degrees in October and sometimes it's 80 degrees. So luckily, when the sun goes down, it's enough to keep the ice frozen. And we've got chillers underneath the ground for anybody that doesn't know that also helps to keep it. But when it gets in the 70s and 80s, that's not enough to keep it frozen.
Right, and I hear the wind also really kind of hurts the ice as well.
Yeah, the wind, it just takes the chill right off the top, just blows it right off, and so yeah, it's nice when we can get 40s and 50s.
But the good news is it's ready.
It's ready. The ice is ready. We just finished it up last week, and we had our first groups out there the last couple days, and they said it was in great shape, and it really looks good. Our staff did a wonderful job this year getting it together.
So what are some of the public sessions that people can come to?
The public sessions, we've got the Wednesday night one, and that one is, you get a lot of the families and school-age kids that come during the week. But the big ones are on the weekends. Friday night, that's the one that my friends used to bum around at. It gets pretty popular after school, and the kids hang out. And then we've got Saturday. We've got two sessions on Saturday. We've got an afternoon at 2 to 4, and we've got an evening 7 to 9. And then we do a Sunday also from 2 to 4 p.m. So the weekend ones are pretty busy.
Now, isn't there some special family times as well?
Family times for public skating, we do a family special, and it's only $4 for residents. So
and that would be for the whole family.
For the whole family, yeah. Bring the kids
right.
and.
So just you have to, remember, you say residents, but you have to have your resident cards with you, and as long as your family has those, then the whole family would get them for $4.
Exactly, yeah.
Now, do you have to pay for skates?
Yeah, there's rental skates, and another thing, and I've mentioned this before, is we've got almost all brand new rental skates. Not brand new, but within the last couple of years, we've really done a lot of work getting new skates because they're getting, toward the end of their life, they get a little bit rough, and they get used all the time, constantly, especially the sizes that, the normal sizes, unlike my size, 14 feet, the 8s and the 9s and the 10s. But yeah, it's the skate rental is $1.50, so it's very reasonable, and like I said, they're in good shape. So
what are the fees for someone to come?
Fees for residents, we've got several different options. 4 to 17 years old, it's only $2 for residents, and
that's not bad at all.
You can't do much for $2 anymore. Non-residents, $4 in that age group. 3 and under is free, so if you got the little tyke and you want to get them out there and get them used to it, it's free. $3 for adults, residents, and then $5 for non-residents, and we've got senior rates for non-residents this year too, and those are $4 for non, and then just $2 for resident seniors.
And if you have the kids like mine, I ended up buying them a family pass because it was just so inexpensive to do that. We only had to come a couple of times to earn that money back. So what are the rates if you wanted a pass?
Yeah, for a kid, 4 to 17, it's $20. Covers them for the whole year. For those kids that come up, every Friday night, kind of like we did. And I know your son is probably going to be there. If not now, he'll be there soon. And then for the whole family, it's $40 for residents. Right. And non-residents, naturally a little bit more. It's $35 for the kids, $50 for adults, and $35 for seniors. And then for the family of non-residents, it's $70. and then
Yeah,
40
that's
for residents.
You
Still,
can't beat that at
it's
all.
still a good deal.
Great. Now, I know that we have some special skate times as well coming up with the holiday skate. So tell us a little bit about the holiday skate times.
Yeah, we have holiday skate times for the times when the kids are off school and gives the family something to do. We've got November 25th, obviously around the Thanksgiving holiday, that Friday. And then we've got December 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, and 30th to cover all the
And what time
Christmas
is that?
time. Those are 2 to 4 p.m.
2 to 4 p.m. So those are all special times that we normally wouldn't be open, but since kids are off of school, we want to get them up here and let them have some fun. Yeah. Great. And then always like normal, we have our resident appreciation skate we'll talk briefly about. Can you tell us a little bit about those?
Yeah, those have become the most popular nights here, and I know you had something to do with getting that first one up and going, and we've since added some, I know, because they're so popular. Mm-hmm. And residents, bring your resident card and you come up and you get in for free.
Right.
And
the first one will be New Year's Eve, and I always like bringing my kids because, you know, adults a lot of times will go out and leave their kids with babysitters that night, but this is something special you can do with your kids New Year's Eve night before you might go out. So right. I always like kind of doing that with my kids as well. Yeah,
it's the the time as the other holiday skate sessions is 2 to 4. So like you said before, you go get dressed up and go out and party, celebrate the new year. You bring a family up, hang out with the kids, and you get free popcorn and soda too. So if you're a resident, you've got to take advantage of it. Come up, you know, get here a little bit early. Sometimes we have lines and things, and we make sure to have extra staff because there's a lot of rental skates that are needed and things like that. And popcorns and sodas very popular as well. So
and lots of popcorn on the floor, but they all seem to have a good time. And if you haven't come up, it's a good time to come without having to pay anything. See if your kids like it. It will be a little bit crowded out there, but never too bad. I don't think it's always been pretty reasonable out on the ice.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Any Learn to Skate programs? Can you tell us a little bit about those? Learn to Skate programs,
yeah. It's something we're really proud of. We have a training program that we use for our staff that teaches the kids different techniques and ways to skate. And we have a kiddie lesson for 3 to 5. So that's basically just kind of getting your balance and getting used to it and just really getting that basic movement down for those guys. And then we have beginner lessons, so 6 and older, which, you know, they're still learning, but maybe they have a little bit of experience being out there, and you know, they just learn the fundamentals of skating and how to push off and how to stay safe and not, you know, because if you take a spill, I'm sure you've taken a couple spills on the ice before. You can you got to watch your head. So they teach them safety things and just really the basics of skating, so that as they get older, they get more and more comfortable. So when you come up, kids, on the Friday night and, you know, the weekend public skates, then you've got your skills down, so now you know what you're doing. You're not hanging onto the boards.
And I like that our first one is during the holiday time. So if you're busy on Saturdays, which is when our other skate time is, but you're going to be off during that time, it's a perfect time to get a good week of skating lessons in, and then you'll have the rest of the season to master those skills.
Yeah, definitely. Take advantage of that holiday time, the 26th through the 30th of December, when the kids are out of school. Come up, and we've got the morning. It's in the morning, you know. So you've got your whole day ahead to take back those gifts, maybe, you know, to the store that maybe you weren't a big fan of. 8:30 a.m. to 9:15 is the kiddie, the 3 to 5, and then we have 9:25 to 10:10 for the beginner. And we even have advanced beginner lessons for the kids that have gone through the other ones and want maybe a little bit more of an advanced session. So they start at 10:20 a.m. And then, like you said, we have the Saturdays as well in January and February.
Great. Now, the last thing that I wanted to talk about is our stick and puck. Can you kind of explain what that is?
Yeah, stick and puck is really neat. We actually just started it last night, and the Monday one is for the younger kids, because before it was just kind of open, and you've got your big guys out there, you know, they want to hammer the puck, and you've got the little guys just kind of out there. So we have it separated. It's 15 and younger are on Mondays, and then the older guys will be on Thursdays and Saturdays as well. And they usually do pickup hockey, the bigger guys. So if you want to play pickup, goalies are free, and they just come out here and just kind of pick teams and have a good time. So that's very popular.
There is a little bit of a requirement for those, for the kids at least. Don't they need helmets and?
Right, helmets, full face protection, and gloves as well, yeah.
So Brendan, is there anything else that people should know about the ice rink?
Yeah, let me give you some contact information, guys. It's 921-4470 is the ice rink phone number, so give them a call. It's probably wise to call or check the website as well before you come up for a public session, because every once in a while we'll have a youth tournament that comes in and books the place out for a weekend.
Right.
And that way you can check just to make sure before
And they'll be part of our new rain out line as well, correct? That if they have the app, they'll be able to look on the phone or call that phone number as well.
You can do that, and our website is florissantmo.com, and when you get there you can go to departments, Parks and Recreation, find the ice rink, and we'll have updates listed there as well, as the phone number too. So,
well, thanks Brendan for coming on and giving us all this wonderful information.
yeah, no problem.
My name's Kelly Snider. I'm the recreation specialist here. We're going to talk about the calendar segment, just tell you about different events that are going on that maybe you missed, and just highlight a couple other events. I don't actually carry a calendar, but you can find all these programs in our fall-winter guide that we have posted here. There's copies at either center, James J. Egan or the JFK Center, as well as City Hall. So winter's in full swing. We got the ice rink behind us. It's fully open already. So let's talk about some winter holiday activities that are going on with the city. There's plenty, so stay tuned. Remember, I'm going to use this cheat sheet right here. So we have Visit with Santa, of course. You know, come out to our beautiful nature lodge. Come visit Santa, Saturday, December 10th from 9 to 10:30. You have to get a ticket, or you can donate $1 of canned food for your ticket. Only Florissant residents are invited. This is a special opportunity we give to our residents just to see Santa. Light refreshments will be provided. And then make sure you bring your camera to get that beautiful photo with Santa. We also, of course, have letters to Santa, because who doesn't want to write to Santa? You know, I mean, I already got my list started. You know, I need this. You know, I'm not going to tell you what's on it. It's fine. Make sure you personalize those letters and send a self-addressed stamped envelope so Santa can write you back. He's not good with the stamps, you know. The address for our Santa letters can be JFK Community Center, 315 Powder Shell Road. And please give us, you know, I mean, some information about your child as well, you know, I mean, what he would like that day, so we can give so Santa can have a full response there. So I know we don't have snow yet, but we will have a snowman contest. This contest is very simple. Once it finally snows, or make some fake snow, you know, we got it all. Please send a picture of your snowman to Janice Steib. Her email is jsteib@florissantmo.com. Send your name, email address, your address of your housing where the snowman is made. This contest will run November 1st through February 28th, so this is a long contest, so hopefully we'll get some snow. We, of course, have our house decorating contest for all of our Florissant residents here in the area. We want to see you beautiful Florissant Christmas lights, Christmas decorations, blow-ups. We actually, a couple people from different city departments, as well as advisory boards across the city, and the park board drive around in one of our buses, and we judge all the houses that have applied. So applications are free to all Florissant residents. They will begin, you can begin receiving your application Monday 21st. And then the Parks and Recreation Department will provide prizes to the best decorated homes. We also have temporary yard signs acknowledging first, second, and third places. Please remember to turn in your application by Monday the 12th at 5 p.m. because judging will be Wednesday the 14th at 6 p.m. Don't forget, we're moving into our sharing and giving holiday season. We here at the City of Florissant have a nice sharing and caring food drive. So at both of our centers, the James J. Egan Center as well as the JFK Community Center, there will be a barrel for donations, and all these donations will stay here in the City Florissant limits to any food pantries and organizations that are accepting gifts and that need them. Just to know, all of our fitness classes, all of our indoor pool classes are still on and still working. So if you want to get in that couple exercises before the holiday season or just want to take a move before the new year, their registration is still going on. As well as swim lessons. Everybody thinks you can only have swim lessons in the summer. It's actually winter and fall is the best time to get your kid in for swim lessons. There's less kids that get enrolled, which means more time one-on-one with your instructor without having to pay that one-on-one price. So get enrolled, and then less crowd in the pool. If you get swim lessons in the winter, your kids are already ready for the summer and you're good to go. And as always, all this information is online at our website at www.florissantmo.com. mo.com. Click on that recreation tab for any event, as well as in our guide that I've been reading from. So check that out, guys. Stay tuned. We're going to come right back with Janice and Brendan.
Well, Brendan, Kelly had a lot of information for us, but we still have a couple more things to go over. You guys have a really big event coming up here at the Egan Center for youth. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, it's called Project Liftoff. It's probably our biggest event of the year, and it's been going on since I was a kid. I came here when I was, in 4th and 5th grade and hung out here. But it's basically, we've got a very large facility, and the kids have access to just about everything. They they use the gym. We have a DJ in the gym. They run, they dance and hang out in there, and then they go swimming in the indoor pool, and then they come downstairs and they have some pizza in one of our rooms, and then they come down here and they skate, and then they kind of do it all over again. So they that circle goes throughout the night, and they're just running around. It is Saturday, December 3rd, 6:30 to 9:30, and that is for 5th through 8th graders. So like I said, I've got great memories of it as a kid. Some of the best times, growing up, hanging out with your friends from school. And a lot of kids, so it's...
Yeah, we have a lot of kids, and just for the parents who have never been, it is very well, we have a lot of adults here to supervise, so it's very well supervised with explorers, rangers, all of our staff have to go. So it is a lock-in event, so the kids aren't able to leave once they get here, which I think is kind of comforting for those parents, because we get a lot of the 5th graders just because they've just attended DARE, and so it's the first time the parents kind of let them out of their sight, so we do have it very well supervised.
Yeah, we do, and we've had parents that want to come and hang out, but we can't do that.
Yeah, for security reasons we can't do that because we don't know who the parents are. So if they really need to do something, we try and discourage it, but I can walk, one of our staff can walk with them to see something very quickly, and then we do ask them to leave. Because one, it is for the kids, but we can't have people that aren't our staff in the building for security reasons. And usually when you explain that to them, they kind of understand.
Yeah, like you said, it's very well chaperoned. We've got more than enough staff. We're bumping into each other. There's so many of us.
Exactly.
It's $6 before, and we ask that you try to get those beforehand. And then it's $8 the day of if we have any tickets left.
Right, and it typically sells out, but there will be no tickets sold at the door. We do stop sales at 5 o'clock on that day, just so that we can transition into the event, and we know that somebody's not going to be dropping their kid off here and then leaving. So we do have all ticket sales stop by 5 o'clock on Saturday when the building closes. But the tickets are already on sale, so they can get them if they are in a DARE class. They can, and actually it's for residents only unless you're attending DARE. So DARE kids can get them, and then if you need to get them from the community center, you do need to bring your resident card. But each resident card, you can get one friend, because we do want people to be able to bring their friends. So if you are in a place that doesn't have the DARE, then you need to find a resident to buy a ticket for you.
Okay, so again, that's Saturday, December 3rd, 6:30 to 9:30, and we're looking forward to it. It's a great time. Janice, tell us a little bit. You've got your own winter activities coming up, so what do you got going on?
We have a winter break camp. We've been doing this now for a couple of years. It really helps out those parents that have to work. That's why it was really came about. I'm one of those, as you are too, so sometimes we don't have things for our kids to do during that time. So the camp this year will be Monday, December 26th through Friday, December 30th. Or just even if your kids get rambunctious for that whole week at home, bring them up here. We do have the times from 7:30 in the morning till 5:30 at night, and that's really to accommodate those working parents. But the main scheduled activities, just like our summer camp, will be between 9 and 3. So we do ask that you try and get the kids up here by 9 o'clock, and then we do some structured activities. They'll be swimming on Tuesdays and Thursdays. They'll be doing the open session for the ice rink on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So the kids have a lot of fun. We try and bring in a couple of outside activities, lots of arts and crafts. It is housed here at the James J. Egan Center. If it is nice out or even just a little bit cold, we do bring them outside. That's parents so that you don't have to take them outside. If it's snow, we'll even try and get them out there during the snow, which I think we were able to do one year. Let them have their little snowball fights while they're up here, and then you don't have to get them all clothed up and sit outside with them. The kids seem to have a lot of fun. It's been very popular. It does fill up. We have already started taking registration, but typically it will fill up before that time, so I do suggest people come in. We do have one of our assistant directors from our summer program who runs it, along with a couple of our staffs from over in the summer.
Yeah, it's really well staffed. I've been able to see it kind of grow over the years, and it's impressive. It's kind of nice because it's a little bit more low-key than the summer one, which is, you know, so many kids, and this one's a little bit more low-key, which is nice, you know, especially I think the parents, you know, can appreciate that too.
My kids still bump into some of the kids who do the winter camp throughout the year, and they're always saying hi, or we run into them up, you know. It's kind of nice too, because sometimes some of these kids have never been out on the ice rink, and it's fun to watch their progression during the week, because I do come over and help with the ice skating for sure. It just takes lots of hands to get all those skates tied and stuff, so I'm out there with the kids as well, and it's fun to watch. The first day they're falling down, and by that last day they kind of have it have it down pat, so that's kind of fun for them as well. One change from the brochure I just want to let people know is that it says in the brochure that it's for 6 to 10-year-olds, but we have changed that age. It is from 5 to 12-year-old. So it's the same age as our day camp, so they have to be in kindergarten, and they have to be in 6th grade. So we won't take the 7th graders if they've already turned, but basically the same age of kids who will be able to go to summer camp. So if you're kind of questioning whether your kid will be able to handle summer camp, and because they're 5, this is a great opportunity as well. There will be kids on Monday not here because I'm sure a lot of parents are off. If you have something special going on, they don't have to be here the whole time, but we are open during that whole time.
Yeah, we're looking forward to having them over here again. So.
Right. Now you also have another activity over here for adults, so can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, just because the summer ends in the the early fall and it starts getting cold outside, we do still have some sporting activities for adults, and we have an indoor volleyball league that we've been doing now for about 9 or 10 years, and it's gotten, we've only got 2 courts, so we can only take so many teams. That's why we wanted to bring it up today to let everybody know. Don't forget, we're in the middle of a session. Well, we just started our fall session, but the winter session usually starts right after the New Year. So sometimes maybe that second week in January, but sometimes depending where New Year's Day falls, it's that first week. So just check our brochure. Again, we've got this stuff posted on our website, and you can register online for this now as well for our league. So we're looking forward to that. We've got the Monday Women's League, and that's supposed to start January 2nd. Okay. And then so when everybody kind of gets back in track after the holidays, it's like, let's. They
probably need a little bit of break.
They
from
do,
their kids.
Get away from the kids, get out here and have some fun. And then Thursday is intermediate or co-ed, and we have an intermediate and a rec, so we've got a little something for everybody there, and that starts Thursday, January 5th. And $175 is the total. Covers you for 9 or 10 weeks, however long that season ends up being, depending on the amount of teams, and you can just a great time. A lot of people up there, and they have fun.
If they really don't know which session, intermediate or the more advanced, now is the time to come out and maybe take a look at one of the sessions going on, and you might be able to help them figure out which league to get in as well.
Thursday nights, stop up, check it out.
Great. And then the last thing we want to remind everybody that we are currently taking applications for our summer, for next year's summer staff. But we do have a special event, we call it our summer job fair, that'll be held on Wednesday, December the 28th. What we do is we have human resources come over. I'm here to kind of, and my directors of my day camp are here, and we interview staff while we're here. The lifeguards, we'll have Kelly here to do interviews for anybody interested in lifeguard, or if people just want information, someone from park maintenance will be here. We sometimes will get the gentleman from the golf course and the health department as well, but we will take applications for any of those departments. So if you're not sure what you would really like to do, being a cashier or working out in the parks, it's a great time to come up, get your application in, meet us, and have some interviews. And then, the ones that we get done now, you don't have to try and fit it in. But while the kids are home from college is the perfect time for them to come up. Even if you don't have time to come up to the fair, get your application in now, because we start making decisions beginning March 1st on many of these jobs. You definitely want to get them in there, but this is a perfect time to meet up with all the different staff.
How many calls do you get in April or May asking about summer jobs?
And we're already full. Usually we're already full, so.
Yeah, so That's great, and to meet the different supervisors and kind of see what you'd like to do. There's so many different options in the summertime. I mean, so yeah, it's great for the kids, coming home from college, come out to the job fair.
Right. Well, Brendan, I think we've talked about a lot of information, so where can people find it if they've forgotten anything that we've said?
Yeah, well, give us a call here at either one of the recreational centers. The Egan Center is 921-4466, and the JFK Center 921-4250. And also very important is the website, which we have pretty much everything from the golf course to leagues to different winter programs, www.florissantmo.com. Go to recreation, and you can find everything there. You can find this brochure that we've been using as a cheat sheet.
Yeah.
You can find that there.
Because we don't even know all of our programs.
Right, it's hard to memorize all this stuff. The golf course, they're still open. We get those nice days in November.
Right.
Even into December we get nice days. So give them a call, 741-7444, and there's a link for their information on our website as well.
Right, and we're also using our rain outline too. If you guys haven't put the app on your phone, that'll be perfect for any of if you're registered for one of our classes, get that app on your phone, because if there are snow days, we'll put that their program is canceled or anything, so that's a good number to have as well.
Right.
Well, I think that's all for this edition of Recreationally Yours. I'm Janice Steib.
I'm Brendan Kane.
And we'll see you next time.